So, kind of vlog time, I guess. This is what these kind of things cover initially. I'm going to be talking about a game called Catherine, a game that released in the European region in 2012, early 2012 if I recall correctly, and it's a game by Atlas. Originally when I played Catherine, I slandered it as some random game that didn't appeal to me at the time, and it was a game my brother was interested in, and as far as I'm concerned, his taste in gaming is different to mine. So I chalked it up as rubbish and I didn't really care about it. Then we got it Christmas, and I played the hell out of it over Christmas for whatever reason, and I fell in love with the game. So it really did surprise me how good Catherine was. So when Catherine was rumored for an announcement, I got really excited, because I've wanted a sequel to Catherine of some sort, of some description, for a while. Catherine is a game I've actually Catherine is actually a game I replayed about 3-4 times ish. I went to go get 1,000 gamer score on the original 360 when I played the Xbox 360. That fell through because I couldn't get one of the endings, and then I played it again on PlayStation 3, got all the endings, and literally the only thing that's stopping me from getting the plat is Babel, and then going back and doing Rapunzel. So I don't know whether or not I'll get the platinum for that. I'm not much of a trophy guy anymore than I used to be. Maybe eventually, but needless to say, I definitely was eager for more Catherine. A part of me would love a Catherine anime, so I can revisit the tale without playing it, because I really do like the story. Problem is obviously that the majority of the game is gameplay, so it's very difficult for them to make a plausible anime. Maybe an OVA series, or a film, but I'm not sure if it's popular enough to get one. With it becoming so the announcement is that it's being remastered. Remastered for the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation Vita. So for any of you out there that like anime games, there's really no reason not to give Catherine a go now. I really wanted a way to play Catherine on current gen. I kind of wanted that. So when the announcement was rumoured, because obviously when an announcement's rumoured, it doesn't necessarily mean there's going to be an announcement for Catherine. I try not to get too hyped up, but when I did see the original post, needless to say, I was excited. And it came to me when I thought, even if it's a remaster, I'll be happy. But the remaster, it's known as Catherine Full Bodied, and it's coming to the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation Vita. I'll probably get it for the PlayStation 4, mind you, because I can do remote play, and it probably won't. Well, it would probably cost more than the PlayStation Vita version, but yeah, I'll probably get the PS4 version because if I want to do a remote play, then I can just do remote play. But yeah, or I'll get it on sale when it on sale for the PlayStation Vita or something for a digital copy. I hope there's physical copies. But Catherine Full Bodied is basically an updated version of the game. I believe there's new clips in it and whatnot. There's also a new Catherine. There's a third Catherine in it, which is a bit bizarre. Apparently there's more endings, obviously, because of the added Catherine. Reading off the article here. It's a collaborated effort between Atlas and Studio Zero. Not quite sure what that means. A lot new endings, episodes, anime movies, and sexy events are being added. Hello. The title Full Bodied is a reference to full-bodied wine, yada yada yada. Catherine Full Bodied as a richer experience as well as being more erotic. Okay. A wide range of difficulties and convenient systems are being prepared. Man, that game was hard enough. Well, the actual core game wasn't hard. I didn't play hard mode. I only played normal. Babel was, because it's randomly generated, that one is a pain. Although I do know apparently if you can get past the second stage, which is Obelisk, I think it is, apparently you can actually beat Babel. Apparently stage 1 and 2 are the hardest. Apparently, I'm not sure how that works, but apparently they're the two hardest Babel stages. A new mechanic where you move multiple blocks connected to each other is being implemented. There's also a new mode, online battles. So that sounds interesting, although I'm not really, it's probably not going to be my thing. and there's cross-save support. So I imagine if you were playing on the PlayStation Vita and wanted to go to the PS4, you could do that. It's just basically more Catherine. It's basically Catherine remastered for the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation Vita, so current gen, with more content. It's unfortunately not a sequel, but being remastered, extra content, why not? Atlas has done this before, I believe. I was actually looking into it recently because I've recently finished Persona 5. I was looking into Persona series, and Persona 2 had an extent, like not so much a DLC, but it had a second. There was like a sequel to Persona 2 with additional content. I'm not sure whether it's a sequel or not, but I'm just going off of that being a case of like I'm not too surprised that this is a thing. I certainly wasn't expecting additional content, but a remastered is still good. It's probably the best thing we're going to get to a sequel, really. But hey, it's more Catherine, and more Catherine's not a bad thing. And being on current gen. So apparently there's a live stream on December 22nd. I believe it was 7:30 JST, which for us in the UK is 9 hours behind that. So it's what, 10:30 in the morning. There'll be a live stream for Catherine Full Bodied, which entails more information. The only reason I'm doing this here is to get you guys know that there will be a live stream if you're interested. And well, yeah, there's a Catherine announcement. So if there's any of you that have not played Catherine, Catherine is basically a puzzle game where you move blocks around to scale a mountain of blocks, and there's so many blocks in each stage, and you basically have to pull them out from a structure and be able to create a staircase for you to go up the stage. The thing is, if you make bad decisions, the stage starts to fall down, and you cause yourself problems, because if you get knocked off, you got to be able to create a path to get back up, and if you've knocked too much of the stage out, that might cause a problem. As well as also advancing. There's boss encounters which add special effects for you to fall down. You have to watch out for certain mechanics, which gets annoying towards the end of the game. There's different types. There's different block types. Some will break after a certain period. Some will kill you if you step on them, etc., etc. However, you know, not many people like. You'd be surprised how the gameplay actually isn't all that bad. The gameplay doesn't sound amazing, but it isn't bad. But the story is what clung me, you know, what kept me going. And it's basically about this guy called Vincent Brooks, who is basically in the kind of like young adult, you know, probably I'm not sure how old he is. I want to say mid-20s, late 20s. He's got a job. He's got a missus. Well, I say missus. He's got a girlfriend. You know, and he's living life, and he's quite a casual guy. But his girlfriend is a more serious girl. She looks to the future. She wants to plan for the future. He just kind of wants to go with the flow. What happens, and he ends up meeting this other girl that is more free-spirited, and his ideal gal. And they have a one-night stand, and everything's up in the air at that point. And it leads to this tale of basically a story of cheating men. That's what the story is about. It will unfold in that sense. So, yeah, it's basically about how Vincent juggles his current life circumstances during the day, and then during the night when he goes to sleep, he deals with these nightmares of him having to terror blocks. So that's basically what Catherine is. It sounds meh, but it is a good game. I actually really like it. I really enjoyed the story. It's what kept me going and lost. I remember the first time I played that game. I think I put it on at like 8-9 o'clock in the afternoon, and the next time I looked at the clock, it was like 2-3 o'clock in the morning. So if that doesn't put into perspective why, if you've never played Catherine, this is a good opportunity when it finally releases to bag it, go do it. It's an anime game. It's great. It's fantastic. There's literally no reason when it comes out for you not to buy it. If you like anime games, Catherine's fucking great. I can't wait because I will be buying it again. I've played it on the Xbox 360 2 or 3 times. I've played it on the PlayStation 3 at least once, possibly twice. It's a game I can revisit and enjoy. And the only reason why I do it is because it's the only way to enjoy it. If they had an anime, I'd watch the anime. But, you know, I mean, I know there's a movie compilation online, but that's not good enough for me. Just how it is. It really is a good game, and the fact we're getting a new Catherine in the remaster, getting more content, more erotic moments. I just really looking forward to it, and I don't mind spending. I mean, even if it comes out full retail, I'll probably end up buying it because I really like Catherine. I think it's a great game. I hope there's physical copies. That'd be brilliant. Yeah, Catherine, great. Keep updated with Catherine because it's a great game, especially if you're into anime. If you guys frequent my channel, and if you actually make it to the end of this video. So yes, Catherine, full-bodied. Really looking forward to it. Can't wait. It's gonna be fantastic. So, new vlog, rambles, because that's what they're for. Really looking forward to Catherine. It's gonna be great. So as always, guys, thanks for checking out my videos. I certainly hope you will stay up to date with Catherine, because I know I will. I wasn't expecting the announcement when the rumoured announcement when it came up. I was just scrolling through Facebook and it was just like, oh, there's a Catherine rumor, and I was like, huh? And I was like, no way. Read it, and it was just, and then a day later, the rumor become literally while I was getting ready for work, it just popped up saying, oh yeah, it's a real thing. I'm like, so going to work last night was quite like, Catherine. Looking forward to it. So, let's wrap up. Thanks for checking out my videos, guys, and as always, take care.